Okay. Hey Wolf, how are you? Okay, so what mysteries do we have left to solve? The big one is vault, red door. 4 more realm keys. But vault will solve one of those for us. Filling up the Mechanarium will also. Yep, you know it, Wolf. That's exactly why it's a quick stream. That is exactly why. The rest of the family's finally recovered from being sick, so we're all going to sit down and watch the game. Come here from last stream. Nice. Know that no longer contagious. We'll be hanging out. You now healthy, exactly. Awesome. Mikey is actually currently with his brother. But if he comes up to the door or at the very end, I will give it to him. Okay, gift shop. Oh, master bedroom, I can show you the bird. Look at the bird. Can you imagine just coming in, just like, yes, honey, you ready to go to bed? And you walk in and you see this beauty. Oh, don't mind Jeff. Don't mind Jeff. He just likes to watch. Also, I did not get to choose this location. Jeff, move and close your eyes. I did not choose this location. I bought the bird in the bookstore, and it immediately put it in the master bedroom. Granted, I couldn't think of a better place to put it. But I did not do this. But he literally takes up over a third of the bed. Yeah, no, it was perfection. It's exactly what I would have chosen if I had had a choice. Only thing that can make it better is if we could put this top hat on it. Bye, Jeff. Oh, Mikey's the door. Mikey, you coming in, buddy? You coming in? Yep. Here's a ball. Here's a blankie. Here you go, buddy. Mm-hmm. Alright, do I have any more doggo treats? I do. Here you go, Hanks. Yeah, good boy. Mikey heard of the treats. He was like, must. I just love it so much. Okay, coat check doesn't currently have anything. Bathroom doesn't have crud. Sure, let's go coat check. I don't currently have anything checked for coats. Den. Just in case, yeah, I mean, it was the only real option we had. Just save the parlor for something that needs an actual charm. Mechanarium, if we can change that to be not rare in like the drafting studio, that would be great. That'd be really helpful. Also, we never even got to use the jackhammer. I'm sad. Okay. So wait, how many mechanic rooms do we have? We should have 8. Pretty much any of the above. Get the boiler room directly next to the basement, the foundation, so we can see if that opens the red door. Get the mechanic room and get all 8 rooms so we can get the key from that. Find the vault and get the vault key. Any of those will be acceptable. We're pretty much just going until we basically have one, and we're gonna see if we can send it. It's pretty much just keep pulling until we get lucky, and one of those terms is started. Oh, okay. Well, we got one term started. Okay, lab could be good. I mean, lab actually isn't that good, but well, it's not that the room itself is good. It's that in order to get one of the sanctum keys, we need to have this room have all 8 Mechana rooms in it. In order for that to happen, that means we have to draft all 8. And laboratory is one of those. Goal is to F around and find out exactly. Exactly, Must Walk. Okay, so because right now we should have 2 doors in the Mechana room. I think, right? Right? No? Did I confuse? Did I confuse myself? No. Screw it, we're gonna full send. We're just gonna get more, because we should have 8 Mechana rooms, right? Room directory. Not you. Doesn't seem that good. I mean, but if it gives us a sanctum key, that's really good. It's not even about what the room is. It's about the shape thingy on here. Okay, so we got pump room. Or isn't it? Okay, maybe I just missed it. Pump room, workshop, lab, boiler room. None of you fudgers. None of you. Alright, let's see. I might have just missed it. Let me just walk out real quick. Walk back in. Bruh. You should have more doors. This is rude. It does not add doors. Do I need to pull that after I've already drafted all 8? Does it not just add more doors as I get them? It doesn't want to have more doors. Okay. Yeah, I thought it could do it in either order. That may not be the case. I love the dark room. It's great. How to Google? All right, what you got, Must Walk? Okay, spare hall. So true. I appreciate it. Is it an order thingy? Probably an order thingy. Before drafting mech. Got it. Okay. Well, I kind of was revolving around that, so yeah. But yeah, thank you for that information. That's really good. If you want all the doors in there. I mean, that makes sense. It would be kind of odd if random magic doors just kept appearing. But at the same time, random rooms just keep appearing when we open doors. So, like, if we're already in a magic mansion, what's to say that them adding some extra magical doors is what is finally puts it outside the realm of possibility? Like, is that the hard limit? Magic Mansion will burn, don't worry. They're 8 gear rooms, yeah. Awesome. Thank you for that info. Alright, so yeah, we'll work on that, or we're gonna keep sending along. We're gonna try and get all the gear rooms. If we get the boiler room and it's somewhere near the foundation, great. Just save the dogs and the ant. But what the doves will fly out, right? We have the dove room now. Also, if we also find the throne room, that would be great. We unlocked it, but I still haven't found it yet. So getting the throne room would also be very nice, especially because I'm pretty sure the king is supposed to have one of the sanctum keys in his hand or something. Okay. Right. Nope. Oh, gem, mine. Thank you. Pleasure doing business. Hey, you got any? Yep. Dining, parlor goes down. Dining. Okay, let me grab lunchbox. Time to eat the first time this week. Yeah, true. Okay, broken lever. What's more important? Commissary could have keys. Yeah, broken lever is always nice. It does have keys, but they're 10 for 1. That is not a good deal. But I mean, we can do it if we have to. And of course, we use the 1 key I have. That's nice. Thank you. Nope, not you yet. Stay away. We're not there yet. Oh, we also need you to go up, please. Yeah, sure. I would take the. Oh wait, you're right. That would have been a good choice, except that I was going down. Need to gamble. Spends the next hour just gambling, gets nothing done. We do have a shovel though. We don't have a jackhammer. I want to know if the jackhammer will give me like a double turnip or something. Would it give me like a turnip and a key? Does it like double the amount of what you get? Give you additional stuff? Does it just say it does something and then do nothing? I need to know what the jackhammer does. Just play poker for now. Push locked. Okay, we got you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Map. Treasure, 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 treasure. Mine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Wait, what room are I in now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna be honest, Automod, I think you're being a bit presumptuous there. Yeah, this game is honestly a lot of fun. It can definitely be infuriating at times. Wolf, your statement got blocked. Hello, Automod. Your statement got blocked for sex word because smash the box is apparently a sex word. Because you just referred all. I love referring to people as boxes. Don't do the box. So after getting into room 46 a few times, it was revealed to me. Then when like 25% of the way through the game, if I want the true ending. Wait, there's a different ending? I didn't know that. I'm just doing this so I figure out what happened to my mom. I want to figure out what happened to my mom, and I want all 8 letters. And I want to unlock all the sanctum thingies. Once I figure out what happened to my mom, we're going to take just tip of the iceberg. Yeah, I figured that out when there were still puzzles in room 46, and I was like, oh no. Also, where the frick do I get more keys? Oh wait, I know exactly where to get more keys. Frickin' consumerism. Okay. But yeah, wouldn't it say anything else? Oh yeah, no, you're perfectly good. Yeah, don't say anything if you think if it's gonna spoil stuff. I do always appreciate advice and stuff if like I'm actually asking questions. Or hints if I'm running around in a circle being stupid because there's something staring me directly in the face. Yesterday we walked around for about 20 minutes because I couldn't figure out that I wasn't supposed to, that the lamp I was looking for to smash with a sledgehammer wasn't a lamp, and it was in fact not a lamp, and a vase. Oops. I really felt for sure that I was supposed to use a lamp. I was supposed to smash a lamp. So yesterday's joke was everything's a lamp. This was no. Yeah, Wolf just literally said November 8th. Just try November 8th. Try the day after the day you keep putting in to the save, and it worked. And then someone came in and actually explained why that was the right answer. But in my mind, that was completely random. Yeah, one of the safes. It was the safe in the drafting room. Actually, let's do 4 corners. All right, let's go ahead. I do like the update from a couple days ago that keeps all the safes open. It makes it much easier for me to get my gems. It was a lamp safe. Vault can be good, but it's not that good right here. I also don't have the gems for it anyway, so I guess screw me. Yep. They added it 2 days ago. I was so confused when I walked in and I went to go put the code inside one of the safes and it was just open. I was like, me double checking that I haven't like been playing this round for like 20 minutes and not known it. And again, yeah, no. Honestly, great quality of life update. We don't talk about the days I'm on. Okay. I'm on day 138. Okay. Okay. Drawing room, security. I'm not near 155 yet. Wait, was security was a mechanic room? I'm really good at paying attention to what's going on. Yeah, give it a stream or two. Great, more coins so I can purchase more keys. So I can go more insane. One second, let me pet the puppy. Don't worry, before we burn the place to the ground, we will be, for insurance money, we will be saving the dogs. Purchase more dogs. Okay. Mother... At least now we know the cost. It's 5 gems, yeah. $16 gems from last stream. They didn't want to give me the throne room last stream. They said, screw you. No, the doggies will all be okay. Because as far as, we don't even know how long they've just been sitting in here. Like, how long were they here just on their own? Like, how does Miss Bobbage take care of all these doves and all these dogs? Yeah, writing that down. Exactly. Of course you're freaking locked. Where's the dang store? Come here. If I just gone to the store and purchased... Oh. Alright, we're going back to the entrance. Wait, oh wait, this is the diggy room. Diggy. Where? Where do I dig? I still get it. Yeah, I know. That was the first time we've even seen it in like doing like 10 days post getting the throne room. Like we hadn't even seen it before. So I got super excited and then it's just an immediate drop off because you don't get it. King chess piece, you get it quite easy. Oh, okay. Gems. Alright, guys, we got the gems. Give me the throne after I eat dinner. Yep, 15 gems now. If we don't get it, we need to try and find a freezer. I just love that we're just literally digging into what is quite clearly just the floor. Like, would they even removed a tile in the kitchen for me to dig up? Cement ground, yeah. Have you tried drafting the house rooms in the outer room? You mean like drafting one of these rooms in the outer room? If so, I wasn't aware that was something I could do. No, we only just started going to class like 10 days ago. It took us like 30 days to be able to go to class. We've been to class like 5 days out of 150. We're not that well educated. Have had best attendance. Look, you need to make classrooms easier to get to. If you expect better attendance rates. But interesting. Is that like a thing? Is that just a thing you can do normally, or is there like a special component that will allow me to actually? Oh, they gave me 3 of them. Screw that. Is there a special thing I have to do to be able to do that? There's a special thing. Okay, cool. Yeah, don't tell me what it is, but that is good to know. All right. Okay, we have 14. Screw it. We go drafting studio because they have another gem in here. It was the blue box. You're right. Look, I stopped caring when they broke the contract. Oh, so this fudger's still closed. Oh, there was no gem in there anyway. Of course, the box is too small for a gem. Even a tiny 1/8 carat ruby would be too big. I stopped caring about the boxes when they started breaking contract and adding more than 1 statement per box. They're over here now giving me 3-4 statements per box. That's BS. At that point, I just guess. I don't have the wherewithal to be like, oh, what 2 statements are true and 1 statement is false. No, Beach, the entire box is true or the entire box is false. Give me back the basics. And I'll start caring again. They do scatter in some of the nice ones occasionally. The not signed contract. It should have been signed. Straight. The math thing. The mole strat was great. The dartboard is absolute BS. I spent forever trying to figure out what the frick the diamond meant. I finally got to the classroom and found out that it means you switch the numbers. That's not math. There's nothing in math that there's no sign that says do the old switcheroo. I was like, this is BS. And then immediately once I started understanding that, then they throw in the 1/3 section that's highlighted. And I was like, I just now understood the diamonds. Okay. You there, Mikey? Yes. Okay, how many are these smaller rooms? That is Doug. That's Mikey in the background. He's currently on the bed. He is in the emotes. Wolf, if you'd like to share. There you go, yeah. Okay. Okay. Nothing in here. The rest of the family. That's Mikey, Heidi, Oreo, and Phoenix. It's a full house. Doing that's kind of risky. I mean, dark rooms also. Recently moved back in with the family as we had 3 dogs. I moved back and we had an extra. I brought my dog, so now there's 4. Not the usual cat mom. No, never had a cat. 2 family members are allergic. Yeah, Mikey's the new addition. Heidi's the old girl, and then Heidi's the old girl at 15, and then you got. you have any cats? Must walk or any animals? Crazy dog lady, so true. Does the dark room have a nice? Yeah, always grown up with dogs. Yeah, so then Mikey and Phoenix are both 2 years old. Completely understandable. But no, gosh, no, I don't have 4 dogs on my own. I would literally be the crazy dog lady. Which would be funny. Oh my gosh, guys, the dark room. Oh, the dark room has the thingy. It has the boiler attachment. Send. Wrong way. One sec. I went the wrong way. I barely ever have the lights on in there. I didn't know. I mean, it is a red room, so I guess that makes sense. All right. Send it. Apparently, we get better luck drawing these rooms. Wait, there's no freaking point in doing this. There's no point in doing this. Wait, I mean, what if I just get it and it just connects there? Can we just say that it connects to the foundation? If I just get a room that has a door right there, can we just be like, yeah, that connects? Or does it have to be connected to like a door on a door? One way to find out. Either way, we're supposed to make it more likely for these doors to appear. The rooms I draw to have the pipes. If I apparently am transferring power to it. So either way. Okay. All right. Yee! That's actually kind of pretty. The garage had one? Good attempt. Thank you, thank you. All, all 4 dogs in the apartment? That would literally be horrible. Okay, well, did we determine if there was anything else out here? I haven't been out here in a hot minute. Yeah, torture for everyone. Imagine walking 4 of them. Do you think anything that the super sledge would have been able to get over here? See any breakable walls or nothing? Okay, I see that. Yeah, well, this finally moved, so that's nice. I'm at a dead end now, aren't I? Yep. Damn. Let's see if we got anything. We'll be dragged through. Any of you fudgers trade for... You trade for the car keys? Guys, we can get the moonshine out of the back. I'm just so happy with the fact that I was able to explode this. I saw TNT and my first thought was, oh my god, what if I can set this on fire? And it let me. Great game. 10 out of 10. It let the game allow my intrusive thoughts to be correct. It was very rewarding. Now they just let me explosions. It was a great explosion. I was kind of sad when I came back and it didn't need to be exploded again. Like, I understand it, but boom. Alright, we're going driving, guys. Alright, we're off. Still don't know. Oh no. Oh, I thought I said back to the Denny's. What you got? Moonshine and a secret garden key. What makes moonshine different than just other alcohol? Like, this is not a trick question. What's the difference? Like, why is moonshine illegal? Is it just because it's not made by... like, a company? It's just you're not allowed to, like, create your own? Okay. Call it. Alright. We go again. I want to open that red door. Okay. Still can't believe I thought that. That lamp was a face. Okay. Let's go ahead and go into Geest. Grab some dice. Grab some dice. Sure, bedroom. Anything in here? No. Wait, was there anything on there? No. Okay. I still want the top hat. I wish they also allowed us to collect the hats. That would be nice. I would be look so dapper. Has gone to bed. Well, I mean, back at the apartment, he would sometimes go to bed at like 10 and then get up at like midnight to play. It was slightly inconvenient. But he normally, if there's a bed, he's asleep by 9. Should I play with him at midnight? Sometimes I did, because that was the only time he'd really get energetic to want to play when I first got him. Okay. Broken lever. Okay. Alright. Then he became a public speaker. So true. I ain't clicking you. I know what you are. Yes! Dad? Lever! Oh my god, that's what the... Okay, so the throne room is just a direct access line to that. Okay. Do we see any of the red bejeweled thingies? No. Can I sit here? There's no king here. Where the Oh, there it is. Got it. Sweet. Reminded me before I end the day that we need to put that key in. Okay, there doesn't appear to be... This is cool. Oh, yep, that's for that one. One task completed. True. I think the chapel had a thingy, right? No, chapel, of course, doesn't have the pipes. I'll go pantry. Sweet, but yeah, we got one of the sanctum keys. That's awesome. We were right about it being a king on his throne, but I kind of was hoping that there would actually be like a statue up there. But that's just semantics. Don't have any gems. Frick. Okay. Everything means literally. Look, one of these days, something they say is going to be literal. One of these days. Okay. Alright, got you. It's just today is probably not that day. Keep mine, thank you. I hope so, Wolf. That would be awesome. I've never been much one for professional sports, but it is pretty cool about who they're playing and how they're doing. And I hope that they do win, because I don't think they've actually won before. Yeah, like I have no skin in the game in any other respect, and I barely have skin in the game for this one. Now, if we're talking like college sports, I got skin in the game for IU football and basketball, especially basketball. Oh, we don't have the gyms. Wait, throne room has a door. I didn't notice that. We'll go here. There's college sports. Yeah. Also, Cubs. Chicago Cubs. But, that's only, if they get to kind of point at which the Pacers are at, which is making the playoffs and stuff. If they get into the World Series, then it's like. So it's basically an occasional fan of professional basketball and professional baseball. Always a fan of college football and college basketball. Sounds like egg ball. Did someone say egg? One sec. Where is it? Where is it? There it is. There we go. Do I have anything else? Can we code check a sanctum key? Then that'll be there first. Yeah. My dad showed me the Knicks versus Pacers rivalry from the 90s. And I was like, oh, okay. Like, that's pretty cool. And then we beat them in their house, and that was pretty cool. So now they're probably going to absolutely tear us up at our home courts. This was locked, right? Yeah, it was Reggie Miller versus a dude who wasn't even on the team. It was just some dude. It was just some dude. Bless you, Mikey. Like, I was expecting, like, to be like, oh, yeah, player versus player. This player versus this random dude on the sideline. Mikey. His name in the shelter was Mike, but I thought that was a bit harsh, so I changed it to Mikey. But yeah, Mikey. Yeah, Mikey just softens it a bit. Mickey, someone's like Mikey, M-I-C-K-E-Y, and I'm like, have you never seen Mickey Mouse Clubhouse? If you did, you would know that that is Mickey. That is not Mikey. They spell it in the intro. Now, I did watch it, but I watched it with my brother who's younger, so it was definitely for people my brother's age at the time and not me. That's also why I know Wonder Pets. It was Mickey. Yeah. Oh yeah, no contact delivery, guys. We got Amazon Prime. We got the upgrade. If you don't mind me asking, what's your language, must walk? Of course you're freaking locked. Finish? Nice. Okay, do I have any other? I don't have any other options, do I? Everything else is locked. Nope, that's not true. We have the entrance hole. Be Mickey. Mickey here. Interesting. And I know I probably pronounced that completely wrong, but it's like Mikey here. Okay, let's see. But if it makes you feel any better, I'm not good at pronunciation in English. So the amount of times I've butchered names and items. Mikey does approve of his name. Very much. Hmm. Did you ask him? Yeah. Yeah, no. He looked at me and was like, yeah, sure. And they went back to bed. He just answered by looking. It wasn't his disappointed look. First time or even second. It's also like when they give me a name in a game, but they've already had this person introduced for like half an hour. I'm like, no, at this point, I've given you a name. You've lost your chance to introduce me as your name with a name. You have already been given a name. It's like in the Tomb Raider when they introduced whatever her name was. And I was like, okay, so she's Merida. And then they told me her name like half an hour later. I'm like, it's too late. You have been named. Think it's blue? Nope, not blue. I remember the name I gave you and kept it. It's AI bred in Subnautica, or the Enderman in Subnautica. Like they didn't give me their names. Not blue, so white next time. You right. Okay. Nope, freaking locked. And what about? It's probably this is gonna be locked. West Wing's more likely to be locked, right? Oh no. Well, I mean, yes, it is, but sweet. There's supposed to be a random key here. Random key. Random key. Gosh dang it. The one time I need the hallway to deliver. You now forgot. Warpers, I think. Yeah, they're actually warpers, but I didn't find that out till very far into the game. I did have a scanner. I just kept dying when I tried to go up and scan them. Okay, fine. All right, yeah, we don't have much else to do here. We're going to go down to the sanctum. We're going to yeah. Well, that was it. I was mostly kept getting teleported. But originally, it was someone was just telling me to run, and I was like, oh god, okay. So I just started running. Um, and then I was like, they don't seem very friendly. With that being said, I walked directly up to a Reaper and scanned its face. Ghost Leviathans honestly scared me so much worse than any of scared me so much worse than the Reaper ever did. But that was mostly because I found out what it likes to do with my transportation, and I wasn't expecting it. I don't want to spoil it for anyone who hasn't played. Building a base in the void just to watch the ghosties. Oh, Wolf, were you able to watch any of the clips? Because there's a couple with Leviathans. There's actually many with Leviathans. Okay. So if you're ever interested in seeing the Leviathan stuff, that should be on the channel. It will be in the playthrough, but I looked at it, the playthrough. BBH, or yeah. So some of them were Subnautica. Be fair, we had some good moments in Detroit Become Human and Fallout 4. Wait, that's the wrong way. Frick, I'm getting turned around. I need to pay attention. Wait, no, I'm going the right way. Frick. But there was one where I had to repair my ship in the middle of the abyss. Because I thought there might be something down there. To be fair, there was. Then me getting out to repair my ship and then just vrooming the heck out of there. Yeah, I really enjoyed Subnautica. Oh, true. I also need to play Below Zero. That one's also on the list. Something like that. Dang. I don't remember how far I got down. Okay, which one do I use it on? What do I have info for? Let me check my notes. Northern Storm, Train, Mountains. Green, 5 spokes. We don't know the weather and occupation of Nuance. We don't know crud about Cora other than this orange. Vera, we don't know crud about. Arch Aries, Northern Storms, Train, Mountains. You didn't like Below Zero much? I heard that Below Zero gives me more info on the Warpers, which was honestly one of my biggest gripes with Subnautica, was that it really didn't go much into the lore of the alien species. Because I spent the entire game waiting for my pizza party with my friends, and they never came. My friends were all dead, and I never got my pizza party. They blew up my friends who were bringing me the pizza I ordered. It was really rude. I think we're gonna go mountain. I'm gonna do more. Understandable. What color do you think Arch Aries is? We already have one that was red. We have one that's green. We have one that's purple. Actually, let me go back here and see over here, because we completed... Yeah, 10 minutes. I mean, it'll probably be a few more minutes than that. That's perfectly okay. But in general, yeah. Okay, this is... Okay, so this is the Forbidden Land one, the one that was kicked out. Or that lost power or something. It's unclear. It was a battle and something. Okay, so that's that one. They had Wi-Fi, and they had Tetris blocks, and they were white. Okay. My brain with this game is just... Okay. And then we have... I understand that one. Pentagon. That's not how I was drawing a triangle. That's not the same thing. That's not the same thing. This one is also antenna. This one goes wee waves. Oh, and it has 4. How many did the other one have? Doesn't matter. We're mostly trying to figure this out for color. Narrow down the color possibilities for Arch. You've made it! Welcome in, Kyle. We're probably wrapping up very soon, either today or tomorrow, but because there's a Pacers game on. I'm going to watch it with the family. Okay, so this one's the purple one. Yeah. All right. So I open up the mountains. I need to open up my notes again. I'm gonna grab my screenshots. Let me just scroll through all like 500 screenshots that I have of this game now. Okay, so this is Arch Ares. Okay, here we go. Book. Kept the streak from Mikey Treats. True. Okay, because they're poetic. I feel like if you're in the mountains, you're probably like spiritual or something. Okay, storms. Which one's storms is lightning, right? Yeah. That's what counts. Okay, horseback. Guys, does anyone know what the frick turtleback is? Does anyone know what turtleback is? What is turtleback travel? I want to know. Okay, Arch Ares is supposed to be train, so that's also a 3 thingy. Okay, we're gonna have to guess on the modes. Actually, as far as I'm aware, it's a shell of a turtle. Is it bad that I'm thinking that if they're already lightning and they're already... Wait, is there a mountain direction? No. Road, street, carriages. No. Is there a mountain? Because we know that it's not... If they're in the mountains, they're not going to be martial. Probably. They might be academic. Like using a turtle shell as a sled? Maybe. I mean, if that's your mode of transportation, good on you. Okay, I'm thinking Arch Ares could be... Okay, one, colors we've already ruled out. Black, red. Okay, so black, red, violet, green, orange, white. Which leaves us with pink, yellow. That's all we're left with, white, right? Because black is the one that went down. It's the one that collapsed. Pretty sure we already have one that's white. Let me double check this. What color are you, fudgers? You're white. That's the same room. Red. Not done with you. Purple. Oh, it wasn't the same room? I just went... White. Red. We're not done with you. It was, but oh, you were sarcasming. Okay, well, you see, I'm bad at directions, so I would very easily believe that I just did it wrong. White again. There's 2 whites? Well, there's no way there'd be 3 whites. So I guess it could be black. Okay, but we know orange is already taken. Purple and green are done. Okay, so red, purple, green, orange, white. So it could be black, it could be yellow, and it could be pink. I mean, maybe they can repeat, but... Wait, actually, what does it look like on a stamp? For the one that's white. Oh, wait. This one's not done. We don't know what the frick you are. Screw off. We don't know what the frick you are. Buzz off. Wait, we do know what you are. You're green. Not me going insane. One sec. What color is green? Green is diagonal lines. Like that. Okay, so therefore, they don't have the same color. So we are back down, we're still down to 3 options. Okay. Green! Okay. Those are green, that is true. Okay, so do we think that the mountains rode through on Turtleback? Okay, we need to rotate this until we get to 3. Because once again, they said that they move by train. Okay. So we've got that. And if we say we've got the spokes right for storm, train. If we're in the mountains, then it's probably either tribal, agriculture, academic, or spiritual. Something, my guess is spiritual. I think it's going to be spiritual, so we're going to try spiritual pink. The wrong frickin' frack. Frick. Keep doing the wrong thing. Okay, if I can figure out how to... Spiritual mountain people. I mean, it makes sense, right? If I can press the right buttons, though, that would be great. I'd really appreciate clicking the correct buttons. I don't know. I'm not going up and asking him. I'm not going up to ask the people on Everest. Okay. Spiritual, pink. So we're trying... Oh, wait, this isn't spiritual. This is academic. Okay, it's not you. All right, so Arch Aries is not academic. So we're gonna, this is the ones we're trying with pink. Okay, how the frick do I rotate this one? It's you, right? Yes. We're just gonna keep going with this. Yeah, no, we're completing this first, and then I'll watch the game. We're in the middle of a mission. It'll probably take them a few minutes to really get going. But if we get our butts handed to us, I might just come back at halftime and change the tide. Fudge! I went through most of them, right? Okay. Confusing puzzles. Okay. Alright, so it is not pink. Pink is not the answer. Now, could we have one of the other ones wrong and maybe the transportation isn't train? Yes. But if that's the case, then none of what we're trying is going to work. Then we'll know. But assuming we have everything else correct, train is not the answer. Sorry, not train. Pink is not the answer. Alright, so now we try triangles or blank. Yeah, this should be black, right? Let me double check. No, that's white. Oh, actually, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah, that adds up. Oh, frick, we just passed the one I did. It's fine, I'm going back around. And just staring at the button. Making sure I don't press the wrong one. Okay, we're back. Alright, so it is not black. Which leaves, what color is that? Wait, that leaves the yellow that I was joking because lightning. There's no shot, right? Let's go! Let's go! Wait, so what's square? One sec. It's industrial. I'm gonna have to call BS on that. I don't see it. But it was yellow. Alright, let's go read this letter. We arrived here after a few days of sailing, and it made me realize how much more convenient it would have been in the old days when the railway tracks extended all the way north. Arch Aries is a destination with which I'm well acquainted, having traveled here countless times on business from Cinca. This time, however, will avoid the familiar towns and factories and will instead trek along the northern coast of the area with which I am wholly unfamiliar. I mean, I guess, yeah, if you think like West Virginia type thing. Is it an easy box? No. No, it is not. Sweet. We got 4 out of 8 done. Awesome. No, we're just gonna have to come back and just get all the allowance in one day. Just do all the boxes at once. If they all have 20 steps, it's gonna take forever. But anyway, yeah. So that was fun. If the game is done by like 10, I might stream again later, but probably not. It will most likely be tomorrow around 5 p.m. Eastern time, and we'll be continuing this. But yeah, thank you guys for the assistance. I hope you guys have enjoyed. I hope to see you guys again later, and I hope you guys have a good rest of your night.